Hello there. Come close and listen. I have a story for you. It's a story about something all around us, a secret power that you can feel, but you can't always see. This is the story of the invisible shaker. Our story begins with a big rumble. Can you imagine the whole world giving a little wobble? Kind of like a sleepy giant rolling over in bed. When the ground shakes and shivers like that, we call it an earthquake. And wow, they can be so strong they change everything around them. Just look at this building. Something really, really powerful must have been at work here.
So, that's our big mystery, isn't it? What is this powerful, invisible thing that can move buildings and shake the ground? You know what? Let's become detectives and find out together.
Okay, detective, here's our very first clue. And it's a funny one, because it's a secret that's been hiding right in front of us. This invisible power, well, it isn't some kind of magic spell or a magical beast. Nope, it's actually something you do every single day. It's all just a story of simple pushes and pulls. And this secret has a name. It's called a force. Yep, that's all it is, a force. Every time you push a door open or pull your favorite teddy bear closer for a hug, you're using a force. It's not so mysterious after all, is it? Let's look a little closer, okay? When you give a little toy car a gentle push, vroom, it starts to roll. That push, that's a force. And what about at the grocery store? When you hold onto the shopping cart to stop it from rolling away, you're using a pulling force. See? Pushes and pulls, they're everywhere.
Now this is where it gets really cool. These simple little pushes and pulls, well, they have amazing abilities. They're almost like superpowers. Let's uncover what these forces can really do.
So forces have three main superpowers. First, they can make things start moving or make them stop. Second, they can change the direction something is going. And third, they can even change the shape of an object. Let's look at these last two a little closer.
Imagine a baseball flying through the air. It's going in one straight line until, whack, a bat hits it. That big push from the bat is a force, and it completely changes the ball's direction, sending it soaring off somewhere new. And that is superpower number 2.
And for our third superpower, think about playing with some soft, squishy dough. When you push and press down on it with your hands, you change its shape, right? It goes from a round ball to a flat pancake or maybe a long snake. Your hands are using a force to change its shape.
So, we know forces are pushes and pulls with amazing superpowers. But are all forces the same? Is the gentle force you use to pet a kitten the same as the force of a big ocean wave? Let's find out.
While some forces are very, very big and strong, like the powerful push of a giant wave crashing on the beach, whoosh! But then, other forces are tiny and gentle, like the little bit of pull you need to lift a light, fluffy feather from the ground. You know, because forces can be so big or so small, scientists wanted a way to measure them. So they invented a special tool called a Forcemeter. It's kind of like a ruler, but for forces. It tells us exactly how strong a push or pull is, using special units called newtons, named after a very famous scientist.
Want to see how it works? Look here. See how the mug is pulling down on the hook? The little scale inside the force meter stretches and points to a number. That number tells us the strength of the mug's pulling force. Pretty neat, right?
Okay, our story isn't quite over. We have one more character to meet. This character is also a force, but it's a special kind that loves to slow things down. Its name is friction. Have you ever tried pushing a coin across a table? You give it a little nudge and it slides, but then it slows down and stops. It doesn't keep going forever. What do you think makes it stop? The answer is our new friend, friction. Friction is the force that happens when two things rub against each other, like the coin rubbing on the table. It's a force that always pushes in the opposite direction something is moving. It's kind of like it's gently holding on, saying, "Whoa, slow down."
Look closely here. Your finger pushes the coin forward, but our friend friction is always there pushing back just a little bit in the other direction. It's this gentle opposite push that brings the coin to a stop.
And just like that, you've become a master of forces. Now you can be a real force finder. Maybe with a grown-up, you can try pushing a toy car to make it start and putting your hand in front of it to make it stop. Or you could find some dough, or even a balloon, and feel with your own hands how you can use pushes and pulls to bend it, stretch it, and squeeze it into new shapes.
From the tiny pull of a feather to the mighty shove of an earthquake, forces are everywhere. They are like invisible playmates, just waiting for you to discover them. Now that you know their secret, that they are just pushes and pulls, where do you think you will find them next?